No one wants to be alone or cold or hungry or homeless or living in a cardboard box.
In 1974, our country had fallen into uncertain times. There were 250,000 homeless people nationwide, but there were no homeless women to be found. At least that's what Kip Tiernan was told.
I certainly know that lots of really rotten things were happening to poor people. There were severe welfare cuts. And I saw more and more women in the streets of Boston. I went to any place for them to go, and I went down Pine Street, and I saw them standing in line dressed as men to get a meal because it was only for men. So I said, well, we can do better than that. We can do much better than that. So we opened on Easter Sunday, 1974, and it wasn't long before we were inundated.
I think it is possible for a person to go without food for a week. They might not be turning to the right resources, or they might not even have the resources at all. Or some people are even ashamed to go and ask for help. It makes me feel sad to know that somebody could not have food in their house.
I would definitely feel really bad, and especially if they have kids in their family. I would do anything in my power to try to give them, anything that I have, food or clothes for the kids. And I would try to get resources and give resources from other places that she can go to, shelters.
It hurts because if I was in that kind of a situation, I would hope somebody would help me out in that kind of a situation. So helping somebody is always the best way. As far as struggling or knowing somebody that's struggling, I've been there before. So the only way I can help somebody that's struggling is by being there for them, always having an open ear, always making sure that they can have somebody to lean on when they're in the deepest moment, or somebody they can talk to, helping somebody out in the best way, whether it's food-wise, whether it's making sure they have clothing, making sure they have somewhere to stay for the night, shower. As much as I can do to help somebody that's struggling, I will be there for them as much as I can.
Well, I cook in the kitchen. I help serve for the community, and I know a few times out of the month they do food pantry, and sometimes in the morning bread pantry for people in the community.
The food pantry here at Roca every first Tuesday and second and third Thursday of the month. We have the Salvation Army. We have the daily food pantry at Roca, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. We can be from any age, any size of family. Just come in the morning and sign up for it, and we will give you food and bread.
Well, I'm not sure exactly when or what exact year it was done, but I have a feeling it could be around when maybe they kind of acknowledged women more. So maybe it could be around the 60s or the 70s, I'd say, maybe.
I didn't know that, but I find it really interesting. I mean, anything to make a living and stuff like that. People suffer, so if that's what it takes them to disguise themselves as male to get food, I don't blame them.
Being a mentor is that you're offering some individuals some guidance and support that they might not have had otherwise.
The primary purpose of having a mentor is trying to learn from somebody who knows a little bit more than you do. I think people need mentors throughout their lives. So I have mentors, my parents have mentors. I try my best to mentor other people just to help them grow and to figure out their next steps, and that's what I do in mentoring relationships too, especially when I'm the one who's getting the information. So I've had them my whole life, and I think you really need them to be able to grow up and be happy and productive.
The purpose of having or being a mentor is the fact that you have somebody that you can talk to that can guide you in the right direction if you're not sure where to go. I also think that it's important to have a mentor as a youth or even as an adult because sometimes you feel like you're stuck and you don't know where to go. And deciding between two options or having to make a decision sometimes is hard, even as an adult, even as myself. I still have a mentor who's guided me from college all throughout now in different areas of my life. So it's important to be able to count on somebody that will be able to give you the right, good direction on where to go through youth and as a mentor and as an adult.
When I think of what it was 35 years ago, with a budget of $1,200 and what we are now, starting a new school next door, we've come a long way, baby.
That I go that nobody knows where the rivers flow, and I call it home, and there's no more lies in the darkness.